Hi, Deepa ma'am. Firstly, uh, I would like to say that it's a grand occasion today. Paralympics.
Yes.
Indians have made India proud. The Paralympians. What can we expect this time around? This is the biggest contingent that we have ever
Yes.
faced.
See, you can expect a wonderful growth of Paralympic sport in India. You can already witness it. We were just 19 in Rio. This time it's 3 times more. 54 athletes have made it, and they're coming to represent India. And it has just been barely, if I actually see it, 2.5, 3 years, because we should not count the pandemic years. And despite all the disruptions, challenges, there has been a beautiful work done around the preparations of Tokyo 2020. The athletes are looking very positive. They're very confident with the kind of funding and support they have got through the government and Sports Authority of India, and the different programs and schemes that have ensured that they have received their prosthetics, wheelchairs, their equipment, nutrition, diet. And as a federation, we have also been very, very proactive in taking care of their timely documentation, paperwork, their categorizations, their reviews of their classifications, uh, keeping them in great shape through our communication and webinars on mental well-being. So it has been a great teamwork of governance and the federation's great combination, and athletes and coaches' hard work.
Okay. If I have to put you a figure, how many medals can India win this time and how many gold? It's a
I don't
common
know what.
question, but always have to be asked.
No,
Yes.
but why do we want to put a figure? I think each one here is a winner in their own right. They have all worked
No, but
very hard, and
realistically speaking, how many
we will
medals are there?
definitely do way better than what para sports has ever done before. So that I
Hmm.
can actually say,
So
but I don't want to
double
jinx.
digit, double digit.
I don't want. I don't want to use that word. No, no. I'm pretty confident about the performance. Statistics says that their rankings speak for themselves, but I don't want to put as a fellow athlete and also as a president of the Paralympic Committee of India. I don't want to put any pressure on my athletes. I just want them to play, stay well, stay healthy, and and just enjoy this whole experience which has come to them with a great difficulty in these pandemic times, and just perform to best of their ability, and that itself will give us what we are looking for.
Some of the athletes, as you can say, obviously they are in quarantine and this process has to go.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
and how are you looking forward to? Because uh, as you were communicating, there could be some issues.
No, there are
possibly.
no issues, but we definitely have to follow the COVID protocols. There is a very strict code of conduct around the COVID-19 protocols. When we arrive, we have to be in quarantine for a certain period of time. Every day there is a RC-PCR test. You
Mm,
have to keep a watch on your close contacts, whether you are in
mm,
a flight or you have been in a certain area. And if anybody is found, detected with the infection of COVID, then you also come in the observation list by default. Even if you are not having any infection, still you come in a watch list. And I think these are few mandates under which these Paralympics and Tokyo 2020 is being conducted. And we are all very accustomed to it. We are prepared for it emotionally, mentally. So there's nothing to really worry about it. It's just that we are being very disciplined and we are following every instruction that is coming our way through the health department of Japan and health department of the local organizing committee.
So the contingent is huge, but six para-athletes will not be able to participate in the opening ceremony.
No,
You
you'll
don't.
be surprised. Our athletes are still in the quarantine period, and we do not want to exert the athletes who have their competition very next day morning. For example, Bhavina and Sonal, they are going to represent India in table tennis. And their event begins on 25th morning itself. So, and they're wheelchair users. So we don't exert and tire them out, especially when they have an event very next day morning. And that is how athletes usually do. So these
Will Mariappan, the flag bearer, will be there? Will he be there?
He's in a watch list under COVID protocol because of having found a person on the flight, some passenger on the flight who we don't even know, maybe from some other country. His identity is not disclosed, but we have received an intimation that we have to keep him in a watch list of close contact. So these are basic protocols that we need to follow.
How many para-athletes are in the watch list?
We will have a very few, very less number, because
5 or 6.
all of them are still under the COVID protocol right now.
Okay.
That is the mandate. Unless you have stayed indoors for so many days, you are not allowed to mix with the other athletes, and you get your special dedicated time for training.
Okay. Now, keep this aside. I mean, how are you keeping the morale of the team high? I mean, this has to be the biggest contingent. This has to be the most talented and experienced as well. So,
yes,
lot of medals are expected. How are you keeping the morale high?
We have a lot of first timers also on the list. So I think the training speaks for itself. When you're better prepared, when you have very good training behind you, you have good health condition, you are confident. So whatever trials and whatever training they have done back home leaves every one of them in very positive state of mind.
Thank you so much, and all the best to you. And we hope that the Paralympic team does very well, make country proud as usual, and come up with a bag full of medals. We are expecting in double digits.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope India will watch the telecast and follow the sports. It is amazing inspiration to follow. So, and now these sports are highly competitive, mainstream. The best of the best in the world come here. Just to be here is an honor in itself.
Thank you so much. Thank you.